children, good morning. Welcome to DAV online classes. Today we are going to discuss about a very interesting topic, that is nutrition in plants. Do you know where we are getting from the food we are eating daily? So the answer is plant. Today, how plants are getting food materials, let us know. In this module, you will get describing the modes of nutrition, explaining importance of photosynthesis process. So, let's move. Dear children, we will get food from veggies, fruits and meat. The animals which we are taking in our daily meal, and they are getting food materials from plant. So we are taking food directly or indirectly from plants. Plants are preparing its own food. They are autotrophs. And some other plants are there, they are depending on the plants. How we are preparing food? Mother will prepare all vegetables and other supplements together and they will cook. In this process, we will get all nutrient values which is suitable for our metabolic activities. But how plant is preparing its food? It is a very interesting topic. Let us discuss. Plant need carbon dioxide, sunlight, chlorophyll, water molecules to prepare its food. And this process is known as photosynthesis. The process of converting simple substance into complex food is known as photosynthesis. Photo means light and synthesis to combine to produce new thing. Here starch is preparing in the process of photosynthesis. Roots are responsible for intake water molecules. Water molecules get absorbed by roots and they will transport to various parts of plant through xylem cells. And leaf is the chief organ which is participating in preparation of food material. This is transverse section of leaf. Here we have epidermis, lower dermis. In between we have parenchyma, collenchyma, sclerenchyma cells. We have one another layer that is known as cuticle layer, and we have so many stomata cells in the leaf which are responsible for gaseous exchange. From the stomata cells, carbon dioxide will enter into the plant, and here we have veins. These veins are responsible for transportation of water molecule to one place to another place. Parenchyma cells containing chlorophyll, it is a green color pigment. Through stomata, carbon dioxide cells are entering into the plant and water molecules from root system. Stomata cells are responsible for not only entering CO2 into the plant but also the excess waste materials just like water and oxygen to send outside. Chlorophyll, it's a green color pigment which is helping to photosynthesis process. It will capture sunlight and store in it. Algae, evergreen plants and some colored plants are there in our environment. They are also participating in photosynthesis process. Sun is the main source of photosynthesis process. Without sunlight, we can't get. Sunlight is responsible for photosynthesis process. It will combine carbon dioxide molecules to water molecule and it will prepare glucose. Here, glucose has to break down into very smaller particles with the help of oxygen. So, human beings need oxygen to release their energy. Here we go. What we have learned today? We have learnt about autotropism, parasitism, symbiotism, saprophytism. Children, I hope you understand. We will meet with next topic. That's all for today. Glucose, when added to some more glucose molecules, then it will convert into starch and cellulose. It is very complex structure and it will be stored in the form of roots, fruits, leaves and some other parts. Here, very small microorganisms which are nitrogen fixing organisms are there in the soil. They will fix nitrogen and this nitrogen is helping the plant to intake of water molecules and proteins and fats which is present in the soil. So, the animals which are eating only plants, they are herbivorous animals and we are depends on that animals and plants. We are omnivorous animals. We will get weak productivity in the soil which doesn't having any nutrients. Some other plants are there. They are known as parasitic plants. Examples: pitcher plant and Venus flytrap. These plants will trap some small insects by secreting very small hormones together. That hormones will attract small insects and creatures. They will trap them and bind it in their particular parts. Destructive enzymes produced over there, they will mash and they will squeeze out the nutrition from that animals. So, in this module, we are learning about autotrophic animal which is preparing its own food, and heterotrophic mode of nutrition are parasitic nutrition, saprophytic nutrition and symbiotic nutrition. Here, only autotrophic nutrition having chlorophyll. Some plants are there, just like Cascita. They can't prepare its own food, even it is a plant. So, it will find one host cell. Then, Cascita always circumnates counterclockwise by using their twigs, and they will squeeze out the nutrients from the plant. And another type is saprophytic nutrition. They are fungi. They have digestive juices. They will grow on dead particles and they will squeeze out the nutrient values from the dead particle and they will return to the soil again. It is known as saprophytic nutrition. They are known as mineralization technique also. Very small microorganisms are there, just like yeast, toadstool, mushrooms are examples for saprophytic animals. Here we go. Somewhat spores are formed on bread. These are also fungus and they will grow on the bread. It is also parasite. Symbiotic process. In the symbiotic process, very small microorganisms growing in roots producing some nodules. So, they are helpful to the fixed nitrogen in some plants. Example, Fabaceae, Leguminosae plants, which they can't fix nitrogen directly. So, according to they are staying Along with the plants, they will fix nitrogen. That nitrogen is helpful for grab water molecules and contain root pressure. So they will fix nitrogen and they will establish the supplement of nitrogen here. The best example for this is Rhizobium bacteria. Symbiotic mode of nutrition, gram plants, pea plants, moong plants all are the best example for the root nodule productions. All these plants cannot fix nitrogen directly. So these bacteria, they are living along with the plant in the sense of small root nodules. These root nodules will continuously spread of nitrogen amount. Until then, keep learning, keep getting knowledge. Thank you, children.